Throughout our program, True Life Back to Basics, I'm going to be eating OMAD pretty much 7 days a week. What is OMAD? OMAD is 1 meal a day. OMAD. No, you do not have to do 1 meal a day, but I would like you to try having 2 days a week then. This is about shaking it up. This is about getting back to something that is actually going to work, that you may never have tried. And if you don't give it a go, you can't say you haven't tried everything. Okay? You can look up Michael Mosley's 5-2. Okay? 5-2 diet. But basically, try and commit to 1 meal a day, 2 days a week. Maybe on the days before your exercise days. Okay? All it means is you're going to have an eating window that's narrower. So rather than you're waking up, you're having something at 7, something at 12, something at 6, and maybe a snack later. Your eating window is, let's say, between 12 o'clock and 7 o'clock. That might be what you can manage for a while. Or you might be able to manage from a late lunch, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, say, to 6 o'clock, and just having that narrow eating window. And what it's going to do, it allows your body to do other things. Okay, our bodies do a lot, don't they? Aren't they just incredible? Well, if you're snacking all the time, number one, why do you want to be constantly excreting enzymes and digesting food? Okay, your body wants to do other processes like heal and repair, and it can't do that effectively when you are digesting your meals. Do you want to repair your cells in your body? Look up autophagy, AUTOPHAGY. Suddenly I can't spell autophagy. Okay, and I'm not giving you the rundown because there's a lot of information about it, the time frames that work, what starts happening in the body, but shorter periods do work. Okay, they do something, and that's all you need to do to start with. I'm not talking about why don't you just go on a fast, and I'm not talking about the Michael Mosley have 500 or 600 calories depending on whether you're a male or female on your OMAD or your fasting days. Not at all. I'm just saying extend that window of time where your body is not digesting food and it's doing other things, but you're still going to be eating nourishing food. You're eating enough calories. You can eat as many calories as you want. What you're not going to be doing is eating fruit. You're not going to be eating seeds. You're not going to be eating nuts. You might go, oh, humanimal. Well, what about on that beef, the beef from the bone broth that we've just made? I'd love to put a bit of peanut satay on that meat. And yes, no, you're not. You're not doing that. Okay, you're not going to we are healing our inflammation. We are healing our aches and pains. We're healing our digestion, and we are allowing our bodies to feel like we can trust them again, and we're calming our minds. And what do you have to lose just to try this way? Now, you might not want to go full carnivore, and that's okay, but I want you to try days where you do have, say, just have the bone broth, even if you want to have that 3 times a day. Trust me, you can do it. Do you know that you can take that broth water without the meat in it? You can bring that to a gentle boil in a just a low flat pan, and you can put some poached eggs. You can break some eggs in and gently poach some eggs, can't you? I haven't seasoned my bone broth, but if you want to, you could put some salt. If you want to, put some pepper. If you need to, put some fresh herbs. I'm advising you to stay away from your spices and everything at the moment, okay? We are not wanting to inflame. We are wanting to soothe. You don't want anything that is an irritant to the gut, to the system, to the brain, to the blood, to the, okay, we want to make it easy. I will be eating raw meat and possibly raw organs. I'll probably cook them. But this is why I'm starting you off with some bone broth. This is a really good kickstarter, and it's going to support your body, your joints for your exercise as well. So OMAD is hard, 1 meal a day. It's hard if you're not used to it. I find it really easy. I am not kidding you, but that's what I've done for a long time. You could do 2 meals a day and you're still going to eat your nourishing meals, and I want you to have calories. I want you to eat animal protein. I want you to eat animal fat. It's more about what you're not going to have. Just give it a go. If you are going to struggle with that, particularly maybe after you've exercised, sometimes if you're not used to, if your body, if you don't really know what it's telling you sometimes, you want to feed it. If you're going to eat after you've done your days of running, your sprint, your run, please within half an hour, you're going to have a protein meal. So this might be, let's say, a pork chop, some coddled eggs. Excuse me, my tummy's gurgling because I had a coffee. That's not carnivore, but I had coffee with milk. I have that in the morning. It tides me over and I enjoy it. It's a contentious issue. Sorry, my tummy's letting me digress. Coddled eggs are great because they're cooked gently in a particular way, and the whites are cooked but they're soft, and the yolk is warmed through but it's runny, and they are so digestible. Okay, don't fry your eggs, whatever you do, please. Okay, you might have some bacon. You might have a sausage. So have something, but it's protein. It's animal protein. Even have a high quantity protein powder mixed with water or real dairy milk. There's no other milk other than dairy. Rice milk, almond milk, soya milk. What else do we have? I mean, there's heaps of them out there. I've just realised I've been talking with my earphones in. Don't know if you can hear me. I better cut it off there. I'll be back.